The Japanese philosopher Yanagi Suetsu once said, "Make beautiful things. Make things to be used. Eliminate anything that is unnecessary." Is simplicity the key to good design? How do designers achieve this simplicity of form? These are some of the questions that I'm going to be discussing with Oliver Grabes, Design Director at Braun. I'm here in Kronberg, Germany, at the headquarters of Braun, to meet Oliver Grabes at work in his design studio.
Hey Richard.
Oliver, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you. Well, shall we have a look at the collection?
Please, let's.
All right, let's go.
How did you get interested in design? As a child, were you interested in craft and art?
Luckily, I knew when I was like probably 12, 13, 14 that I want to become a designer. It was very easy for me. With design, you could change things more than just making things pretty. One of my favorite products here, the SK4, is something very special.
This almost would fit seamlessly into any modern household today, right?
There's not even a logo on it, right? So, I mean, completely blending into a modern, 50s, 60s environment. Pretty much everything we see is designed. We as designers are the people that can help to amplify great ideas best. We have that ability to bring things alive. And with that, we can help to guide the future as we hopefully amplify the right things.
How aware of Braun as a brand were you before you started work here?
At home, we had many, many Braun products. It was just always part of my life, and I just realized later on that it was special. Technology was really difficult to use, and design changed that. Gestaltung, industrial design, product design were really the words that were important for me because it isn't art. It isn't also just making things. It is the exact process in between.
How would you describe your relationship with Dieter Rams?
I admire Dieter Rams. He's a fantastic person. He was starting as an architect here at Braun. As people figured out, oh, he's good at looking at things as systems, he started to get into design as well. Anytime you are in the room with him, things change. He puts you onto okay, what are the fundamental important things? He was looking forward. We look back at the time now because it was so special. What we need to do as well is similarly look forward. And this is the new generations of products that are coming now.
It's incredible the technology that goes into making the prototype and the speed at which it does it.
So we created a design language that is based on Braun's design language of the past, maybe selected a little bit. So they stay Braun, but they also create freedom for designers to work in that space to create the most relevant, newest product today. Design isn't geometry. Design is much more about fundamental simplicity and also beauty in terms of patterns and grids that can be inspired by nature as well. Braun Prize was initiated 50 years ago, a long time ago, by Fritz Eichler and Dieter Rams. They said, like, well, our design principles that we believe in, we think could be applied basically to any kind of category, product type, challenge. Applying good design principles, what we call today design thinking, and apply them across the world.
Technology drives an initial spark. Oh, we can now do something different. And then finding out how people can utilize that is really the job of companies like Braun. A lot of the conversations that we have around this prize are around the impact of design everywhere. I think the responses that we've had from designers and young talent really show a world that they live in that they are really responding to, whether that's through conflict, that's through environmental issues, gender equality. Their world is much more complicated, and I think that they are taking on a lot more than people used to in the design sectors.
I think it is, for me personally, a challenge of making things better. My wife is joking because every time I see something that I think something that you could do better, I comment on it. It's a constant, sometimes probably annoying view to things and to observe your world around yourself. It is simple and then we make it complicated. And I think the opposite would be good. Where is the minimum you need to do and you want to do, and still keeping it magic. And it's a fantastic journey every time to get there.